guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today, well, in this episode, I'm gonna be mostly speeding around with my hovercraft and attempting to get through as many missions as I can in an attempt to get my Better Future license. And then I'll be able to start building the coolest vehicles of the coolest parts, and at that point I'll be able to begin my phase of taking over the world. So anyway, I'm not sure if Aiden will be on today or not, because he just sent me a message on Snapchat saying that he got detention at school today. I don't know why, but good on him. It means that he's moving up in the world. And anyway, yeah, let's go do this. Defeat enemy waves, hooligans. I'm not doing any time trials, and I'm going to avoid ramp jump missions if I can. Destroy enemies. You're just gonna drop in here and start firing. Game. Supposedly hooligans. Or are these hooligans anchoring? Oh frick, damn, some big hooligans. And yes, I know it's hooligans. Get disposed of, kid. That's literally the same thing. I don't think you're ready for me, boy. Hold on, Aiden's texting me again on Snapchat. Let me pull back. Also, I'm going to go acquire wood so I can begin recharging my tech. Not now, please. Whatever you are, cease. Power in a can. Alright, so Aiden will be on in about 30 minutes, and then I'm probably going to go to stream arc, so this might be a little bit of a shorter stream. And also, yeah. Yoink. Is it solar panel worthy yet? Okay, good morning. Yes. Polar sandals. Yes, solar panels give me the power in a can. just do a little burnout donut kind of thing with my hovercraft, because you know, those of us that pilot hovercraft do that. I'm so proud of my hovercraft. I'm on an ascended level of tech, literally. Literally ascended. Boy. Bad. Hold on, be right back. I'm back. And I'm once again reminded how it's like impossible to just explain how anything related to technology works to like adults. But, you know. or gimbal mounted plasma cutters. But yeah, I keep getting called, and whenever I try to explain that I'm streaming, my mom just doesn't understand that it's like not something I can pause or whatever. And I explain that's the point of streaming, to do it live. Anyway, hopefully sometime in the upcoming years I'll be able to have a place of my own. Because I know right now streaming is nothing more than a hobby, but I want to try to make this hobby into actually something. Anyway, not gonna let that bring me down, because again, it's Friday. Aiden will soon be getting on, and yeah. Ooh, something over here to kill. Because you seem to deem yourself worthy to approach my base. Slammed, kid. Okay. Alright, let's out over here. And yoink some stuff. Of course, this has to be in an awkward place where it's like kind of on the edge of a mountain. Not like that matters to me now. Here we go. I can easily. Now I don't know how to speak, bro. Now I can just focus my fire a lot easier. Stand corrected. Oh wait, never mind, there's more. Nervous Wani. I'm extremely dumb. The way they stay behind you is so annoying. I don't have time for this. Capture enemy base. Dead drop, witches. Aiden is starting to walk home. And let's go do the capture enemy base mission. This is one of the base guardians, I believe, and that's awesome because he's down to where he can't actually get back. I've essentially just isolated him from all of his friends, and it's awesome. One down. Gonna bring my power back up to like 3 bars. I'm gonna try my best then to reclaim this area. Well, not reclaim, but neutralize it, so to speak. Alright, let's do this. Yo. Might actually need my second missile pod for this. There we go. This is some real man's firepower. I say that after just strapping a whole bunch of Alright. And alright, let's do this. Finish him. And missiles. Those cruise missiles hurt, that's for darn sure. Probably more effective if I fight like this. Also, I'm smashing the base, which is not exactly what I'm wanting to do. Grade 5. It's gonna give me a payload terminal. A big Bertha cannon. Oh, and a sand battery. Oh my gosh. Altimeter. Alright. Yeah, that's the thing I like about that's the thing with GSO weaponry. They're usually like stronger. It's usually not as powerful as Hawkeye, but stronger than Venture. Anyway. This is a lot of real good stuff. So let me grab it all. Once again, I'm going to mention the game Crossout. I know in that game, using hover stuff to... using hover parts was actually pretty good with really big weaponry. Because for large weapons like cannons and stuff like that, the hover thrusters that you use to, well, hover, were they would automatically compensate for the heavy recoil. Like usually if you had a really lightweight vehicle, when you'd fire like a big cannon, it would just blast it back and usually flip it over. But with the hovers, they would compensate for it, so you'd feel little to no recoil whatsoever. That's not necessarily the case with this. If anything, with hover weapons, with hover in this game, it's actually much easier to get pushed around by your own stuff. Because hover and Crossout made it so where it's practically impossible to get knocked around by weapons. But Hover does the exact opposite in this game. Boost. Boost. And boost. Okay. You're just gonna drop in by my base? Skirt. Alright. Let me become this little dude. Alright. So now I can show off the Big Bertha. Cause yeah, I was just saying, you think that this thing's big? Enter Big Bertha. Literally the largest scale weapon in this game, I believe. Tonk. Tonk. Wait for it. Tonk. That's so fun. I don't care what anyone says, it's fun. And you know what? And you know what? I don't care. I'm actually going to make a functioning weapon out of this. Because on top of the big tunk on the top, we have machine guns, I guess, facing forwards. Well, basically just on the side. This is just going to be its close quarters protection. Tunk, that's so amazing. And I feel like the not bots, but I feel like AI techs are probably going to be better off with the Big Bertha cannon than a lot of like actual player controlled stuff. And my reason for saying that is because the AIs have a thing for attempting to point directly towards their target. And with something like this, pointing directly towards your target is exactly what you need. Also, because why not? I'll actually put a Hawkeye laser pointer on this. What's that? Pointing forwards, yes. Laser pointer, tunk. It's actually kind of helpful, not even gonna lie. Tunk. Anyways, yeah. Little shoddy machine guns. To help protect it in close quarters. But this baby ain't designed for close quarters. Much like artillery. Because it's basically what this thing is, heavy artillery. It's best used at a distance. You also need to make sure. I still use the regular GSO bubbles. Alright, that covers the front. One right there. Alright. And now... introduce a few more batteries into the equation and shove a power thingy on the bottom. And rename you to Artillery. Fitting name, eh? Fast, agile, and my game crashed.